Welcome to lessons 5 of our CapCut video editing series. Today we are diving into editing, specially for social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. You will learn how to format for verticals or horizontals video and engaging captions, apply trend-based styles, and even create eye-catching thumbnails while using CapCut. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the new project. So here we are in the CapCut, and also in CapCut, and we can do by clicking on the create new. Okay, and choose the format from bottom or from here toolbars or start from the blank canvas. So here you will see several aspect ratios like 16 by 9. So this is great for YouTube's videos and also the Facebook, and this is the horizontals, and the 9.16, this is ideal for TikToks, YouTube's, Instagram's Reels, and also this is shorts for verticals. And there is also the 1 by 1 for Instagram's feed post. Okay, and you can also use the LinkedIn and the Facebook. Okay, so let's say you are making a food recipe shorts. So for TikTok, choose the 9 by 16, and for the YouTube's, you can, or full videos, use the 16 by 9, and for repurposing across platforms, you can duplicate the project or adjust accordingly. Okay, so let's go to, and I'm gonna want to use the TikTok, so let's select the 9 by 16. Okay, now here we had the this blank canvas. Okay, and also the next thing is, let's import our vertical clips, and we're gonna do, so let's go to the upload, and we want to work, or let's go to the upload files from there, and I want to use something. So if I gonna go to, let's go to the desktops, and let's try to use something, and I'm gonna want to use for here. So let's try to find out the recipes one. I want to use like the this one, or I'm gonna just easily use the this clips, then just open it, and it's now uploading to our canvas to the CapCut. Okay, so and there we have it, and now let's import this, or this one, to our timelines. So the first step is, what can I do? So let's select, and if I gonna just drag to the timelines. Okay, so and there we have it. Again I'm gonna do, so let's use also the there's one into the over here, and here it still is uploading from there. And next thing is we need to do, so let's use also the there's one, and here we have now the 3 video clips over there. Okay, and there we have it. And now let's use the spelled it or speed and crop tools to trim access the highlights keep moments, usually within the first 3 seconds. And what can we do? So here it comes with the 58 seconds over here. And then what I'm gonna do, so let's spell it up, and I can do the over here. And the first step is we want to do, so let's spell it up from here, use the spelled, or use the control plus V for the spelled over here, and then just hit on the OK. And now here we have the this one, and another one you can do for one by one. Let's go with, and if I'm gonna go to for over here, and let's say I'm gonna use the spelled, or select this clip, then spelled it up, and if I'm gonna select for, or let's go ahead, so let's say I'm gonna use the spelled it over here, And now let's move into the over here. Okay, and there we have it. So what can I do? So this is comes up like this way over here, and the another way or another things I wanna do. So let's spell it up also that's one. And for this I'm gonna do, so let's select it these clips, and we can do, and we have already spelled it up like that's one. So what can I do? So let's move into the here, and now that here we have these video clips. Okay, and the next one is we want to add the zooms in animations using the keyframes. So let's select the these clips or these clips over here to emphasize the reactions, and we can do, so let's go to, and we're gonna want to use the transforms like over here, or I'm gonna do, so let's select it with over here, let's use the keyframes, and again I'm gonna do, so let's use the another keyframes, and this times, so what can I do? So let's use or increase over here, and now that here we have these styles. So now let's try to play it, so how it just comes like this way. So here we have used the zoom in over here, or we can do one by one. So if you're gonna want to use like make it a zoom by using the keyframe. Okay, and also now let's go to the tabs, the audios and sound. You can use the difference or magics or sound effect, or we can do, let's go to the sound effect, and you can have the trendings if you're gonna want to use. So let's use the trending one, and trending for TikToks, or this is viral falls over here, and let's try to play it, so how it will comes. Okay, so and there we have it. So now let's use the there's one, if I gonna use this one, and let's, we want to add to the timeline, and there we have it. We have added this one into the, or let's pause it for now, and here we have used it for the TikToks over here, and there we have it over here. And the next thing is we want to use, or like here we have the few seconds, and what can I do? You can also delete it. So if you gonna want to use it for, if I say let's delete it for now, so now that here we have this one, we have just created over here. And the next thing is we want to work with the audios, so let's spell it up these audios and use over here, let's delete it. Okay, and there we have it. And the next thing is, or we can easily go at the audio. So if you're gonna want to use the different ones, like go to the basics, you can use the fade in or use the fade out editions from there. Okay, so now that let's go ahead and let's try to play it. So and there we have it. So here we're gonna want to add the transitions between these one, so let's use the transitions over here, and we want to find out, so let's go ahead and let's try to find out the transitions for free one, and you can have the different one. So let's use the glaze, or let's go to the view all, and I'm gonna want to use from here. So what can I do? So let's go ahead and let's try to use like that this one. And now that here we have added, or I'm gonna do the another one like that this one. Okay, and there we have it. So we have added the transitions over here, and also let's go with the another one, and if I gonna use this one, so let's select it and let's use over here, or I'm gonna do, so let's use the another transitions over here. So from there, so let's try to use it like the this one. So and there we have added the transitions between over there. Okay, so and the next thing is we're gonna use the or adding the captions for social media engagement. And so we can do so, let's go to the audios and use the auto captions. And before that, we need to have a voiceover. Like if I do have the something voiceover, so let's go to, and if I gonna go to the medias over here, let's upload the voiceover, and I want to use this one as the auto captions. So let's try to find out. So where, or if I gonna go to the voiceover, or let's select it from there, and what can I do? So let's, or like the this one, and there we have the these voiceovers. Now we're gonna do so, let's edit, and we have added this voiceover to the timelines over here. And if I gonna now let's play it, so how it will comes.
Welcome to lesson 5 of our CapCut video editing series. Today we're diving into editing specific.
Okay, so when, and there we have it. And the next thing is we want to add this one as the auto captions. So select this the audios, and then go to the again the audios, and from there we're gonna do so, let's go to the basics, or what can we do? So let's go to, or go ahead again over here, or go to the captions. And now let's use the auto captions, like automatically recognize space in videos. So click over here, and now choose the languages, which languages you want to use. Like here we have the several languages, so let's go with the this one, the English and USA, and then use the generate. Okay, so it will take the several times to generate this one. So, and there we have it, we have, or we have got the auto generate the captions over here. So when you play it,
Welcome
and
to
you
lesson
can now
5
see,
of our CapCut video editing series.
and we have the this one. And before that, so let's use the, or decrease the volumes for the musics over here. So like here.
Welcome to lesson 5 of our CapCut video editing series. Today we're diving.
Okay, so and there we have it, we have got the auto captions over there. Okay, and also you can add, or you can also change the different fonts if you gonna want to use by selecting, or what can I do? So let's select over here, you can have your the different styles. So let's go with, so if you're gonna want to use, like now that you have the different styles over here, and now you can see there's one, or whatever you preferred. So let's try to find out so it is the appropriate for you. Okay, so and there we have it. And also you can make it or resize it, the this one, or if you have the basics, like you can have the sizes, or let's use it. So if I gonna make it the something the 14, and now that here we have the 14 sizes, the this one. Okay, so you can have your own styles by using the files, or fill colors, or stroke colors, so whichever you want. So for example, let's go with, and if I gonna use, or let's say we can use the another colors, or what can I do? So let's go ahead, or stock colors. So if I gonna make it the another one, so you can have your own styles from there. Okay, so and there we have it. So and now that here we have the this one. And also captions boost engagement, especially also when user watch without sounds, keep them readable and well paced. Okay, so and now let's use the, or we're gonna do, and we can also use the templates for pre-designed templates. So CapCut has built-in trending templates, so we can have the different one. So let's go to the templates, and also select the, or what you want. So like here, let's go, and if I'm gonna say the photo, or let's say the photo cut over these templates, and then just open it. and now that here we have the difference of the this photo cards templates over here. So you can just easily select it, so which one you want to use. So let's select it, this one. And if I gonna now use it, or just click over here, and now we are using this one or these templates into our timelines. So and you can just easily edit the or like here it's now loadings over here, so it needs several times. And we can also make it here, let's delete it for now over here. And what can I do? So let's try to place over here, or I'm gonna do, so let's use the another one, not the this one. Or if I gonna select, so let's try to use the, or let's go ahead with the this one, or it's now loadings in there. So and there we have it, we have added the this one, like before we can delete it for now. And we have the these videos or these images, you can easily text out, so or you can edit it, and you can or have these styles like we have used from there. Okay, so and there we have it. Or you can have, like if I gonna use the another one, or let's go to, we have the different images, so you can go ahead and you can have your own videos to work with these templates. Okay, so or you can go to, or you can use your the text with the different styles, like go to the basics, you can have the different one, like you can use this one with the different font styles and also the different magics. Okay, so and there we have it. And also the another thing is you can add the magics, like you can use like the difference of denoise, or if you do have the this one. And also now the next thing is you can easily replace it by selecting, you can off, or you can have the options to replace by clicking over here, and you can choose from there. So for example, let's go to and select it the this one, and now it has now the different images or the video clips, and just we are using from here. Okay, so and there we have it. And next are here, now we're gonna use the audios over here, and there is the options to work with the beats or the speed up. If you're gonna want to use with the there, you can easily make it the this one, or you can have the difference voice overs, or if you want to change the voice from there. So there we have the these video clips over here. And now let's move into creating the thumbnails inside the CapCut. So like here, if you want to make it the as this one as the thumbnails, so what can you do? You can also use this one as the thumbnails. The first step is you can pause on the most expressive frame, like you can use at the shocked reactions like this one, or I'm gonna use for here. So let's go to, and let's say we want to use over here. And also you can add the text or overlay and add the text over here, so whatever you want to use. So like here, if I gonna want to use like the this text over here, or you need to add, or if you want to use the difference of like elements, like you can use the stickers or the no or emoji, so whatever you want to use. So let's use, if I gonna want to use, or let's undo it again, this one. And what can I do? So let's use it from there. And what can I do? So let's go with the another stickers over here. And if I gonna say for the example, so let's use something like that this one. And now that here we have over here, And also something, if I gonna go to, and let's say with the text, and if I use the add headings, and let's say if you want to say that you are owned, let's go with the, if I gonna go to the like owned or believe, let's say the believe this. Okay, so like the this one, and then let's resize it over here. And what can I do? So let's use the basics, and if I gonna go to like right click, and what I'm gonna do, let's use it over here, and let's go with the another colors, two more apple links over here. What can I do? So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do, so let's use also the that's one. Okay, and the next thing is you can add the glow if you gonna want to use the different glow. So like here we have the different glows over here, so whatever you want, so let's use it. And now we have the different glows, so let's use it over here. Okay, and there we have it. So now that here we have added it over here, and also you can add the different elements like emojis, if you gonna want to use it. So for example, like let's use it over here, the emojis over here, or I'm gonna use the this one, the sales one, or whatever you want. So let's go ahead, and here now that we are using, and when everything is done, now you can export this frame as the screenshots or the separate image. So what can you do? So let's make it a screenshot, and we can now have the options to use this one as the thumbnails. So now that here we have added, and if I'm gonna just open it now, and there we have the these thumbnails just created with the CapCut. Okay, so this easy way you can create or export the frame as, or you can export these thumbnails with your CapCut. Okay, so and that it's for today's tutorials. So in these lessons you have learned how to edit with platform formats in minds, create short forms edits, boost engagement with captions, and also flowing trend styles, and design eye-catching thumbnails, all in CapCuts. So keep practicing and you'll see massive improvements in your content's performance. So thanks for watching.